Hi, it's Christy.
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 From
Wait.
where? Don't tell us.
No, she's going to tell us where she's from. We're going to tell her how to spell it.
I'm from Chicago.
From Chicago. Oh, so it's just Christie.
Right, T-Y.
T-Y.
Right, that's what he meant. T-Y.
That's what I meant. See, if you had been like from
some other place,
like from L.A. Krystee.
I-E.
No, E.
E-E.
Not the way a cheerleader spells it.
Right, that's a cheerleader spelling.
Yeah.
You got it.
So what's going on, Christy?
I want to ask you guys about a car problem that happened about 15 years ago to my dad's old Citation that I was driving. I've been feeling bad about it for a while, and I just kind of like to find out exactly what happened.
You want closure. They call this closure.
Yes, it is, closure.
Yeah. This is something that's been plaguing you for 15 years, causing you nightmares.
Is it something he's been blaming you for 15 years?
Well, no, he doesn't really know. I mean, it's, you know.
But there is still reference to it after all these years?
Well, yeah. I mean, there's the car died, and I think he was kind of surprised.
Lay it on us.
Okay. I was about 16 years old, and I was driving from South Bend, Indiana.
Oh, it was your fault.
Well, shut up. Okay, I'm driving. It's I think it was about a 1982 Chevy Citation.
And what year would this have been? This would have been like 1982.
This was in 83. I think the car was maybe a year old.
Yeah. So you're driving from South Bend to where?
I'm trying to get down to the Indiana University down in Bloomington, Indiana. It's about a 4.5-hour drive.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay, I drive for about like half an hour, and the temperature light starts kind of coming on. I mean, it's kind of coming on, it's going off, it's coming on. It's not doing it in any kind of consistent way. You know, it'll blink on for a while. And so anyway, I was just like, okay, this is an electrical problem, so forget
So it's like, this is a glitch.
Yeah, right. Because we've had some glitchy cars before. We've had some real lemons, so I'm like, this is just another weirdo car thing.
Yeah.
So I go into the glove compartment, get out a piece of tape, put it over the light, because I just don't want to be dealing with this.
Were you listening to our show at that time?
No, I didn't know you guys were. Were you guys on the air that
Well,
long
yeah,
ago?
we used to sell the special tape, in fact.
Yeah, we still have it. Yeah, so you put the tape over the light.
I put the tape over the light.
Keep driving.
I keep driving. Well, I start losing acceleration, but that doesn't really stop me. I keep going until the car actually just stops. I mean, I can't actually go any further.
Yeah.
And now I'm kind of like in southern Indiana, and I get towed down to this little mechanic shop.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
They put a new thermostat in the car, but they told me to go back to South Bend. They're like, this is, they said this is like a Band-Aid, but, go back to South Bend. And, of course, I didn't. I drove another 3 hours, went down to Indiana, Bloomington, drove back the next day, 4.5 hours.
You drove down to Bloomington because your boyfriend was there, right?
I had a party to go to down there. I was young. So
you turn around, you drive 4 hours back.
Yeah, and the car was fine.
The light is not on.
Oh, no.
Tape's off and the light's out.
Light's not blinking anymore. Problem solved.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I get back to South Bend, and, I thought everything was fine. Those mechanics just fixed it, thermostat problem, whatever. And my dad then got in the car to go to work. He works about 10 minutes from our house, and the car just blows up. It just stopped.
Oh.
The engine block was almost melted together. It was a major problem. And my dad was just utterly confused. And, of course, he came home and asked me if anything happened. And I said, I don't know. Gosh,
Ooh, yeah.
I don't know.
Car ran like a dream all the way down and all the way back.
So what I'm trying to figure out is why did just putting a thermostat in do, and did I really ruin his car, I guess? Or was this just a random thing that
Random, my foot. You wish it. You overheated the engine.
Because the thermostat was malfunctioning, and when the light started to come on, it was telling you the engine was running hot. You ignored it.
Stay on.
Huh?
Why didn't the light just stay on? Why was it going on and off?
Well, it was probably staying on after you put the black tape over it, but you couldn't see it.
Yeah.
So the light was staying on enough to let you know that the thing was overheating, and the engine got hotter and hotter, and you began to melt the pistons and melt the rings and deform the crankshaft and stretch out the connecting rods. And then when they put the thermostat in, the new thermostat, you must have just averted a meltdown by seconds.
Oh, you think? Oh,
I think so.
How you made it back how you did another 6 hours of driving